Hello, it's Phil Barnard from Datatech coming to you with some more market update data for June 2020. So as you might have expected, June was a better month than May. Obviously May was tragic because we only had limited play available and no real retail. So June was better. We didn't have retail for the whole month, and there was quite a divided nation in terms of restrictions in Scotland and Wales, which meant there was very little retail going along in those countries compared to England. However, what I can report is fortunately the market was only down 3.5% in value terms, which I think is a really credible performance. The sales mix was back to what we'd normally expect for a month, so irons and woods were the two largest categories. Then we had trolleys, which have been very strong over this recent period, and then we have balls and shoes, which both performed pretty well. Generally, the hardware was performing better. It was only 2% down on June 2019. Apparel was the worst performing sector. It was down 30% for the June period. Where this brings us back to year to date is we're now 43% down, which is an improvement on last month where we were 54% down. Trolleys and wedges are the best performing categories. They're both about 30% down year to date. And again, the apparel categories are the ones that are struggling the most. Now moving forward, we expect to still see some struggles for apparel. Retailers and consumers are struggling with the being able to pick products up and try them, and the kind of touchy-feely scenario with people worried about the transmissibility of the COVID. What we're also seeing, interestingly, is there's a lot of space on shelves as retailers who are very fearful of what was going to happen cancelled orders, and there's not as much inventory out in the retail space, so we think that's also going to have a hit on sales performance. Genuinely though, I think we're looking at a really strong bounce back in July. Hardware, from what we've seen, at least for the first 2.5 weeks, is going extremely well, up in big double digits. So we're looking for a really strong month from hardware going forward. That's it. As soon as we've got some more data, I'll be back and we'll tell you how July's gone.